first time when I was 5 years old. Ever since then, I've always wanted to join the police.
Yeah, we'll give you a hand with the luggage.
Oh, thank you.
So many of my friends have been in and out of jobs, trying to look for a job for security as well, and I found the police cadets. It obviously gives you a flying start to the police force.
Well, where'd you come from?
County Durham.
Durham.
Have you got any of the blokes from County Durham here?
Good afternoon. This is Mr. Gardner.
How do you do, Mr. Gardner? How do you do? How do you do?
See, here are the 4 residential blocks. Rowan, Main, Fielding, Trenchard. This is the one you'll be staying in. It's got its own showers, its own television room, its own lounge.
By the window?
Yeah, plenty of air. This is
Are they centrally heated or?
yes, in the winter.
I always wanted to come to London. I've been up with me mother and father a couple of times.
All sorts of subjects like criminology and that. Do you have any fictional books here? Oh, you haven't got James Bond.
Well, you've got the opportunity here. If you want to take up O-levels in these subjects, then you can do it.
I'll wait for my results.
What have you taken so far?
As an ex-grammar schoolboy with a background of O-levels, there's no reason at all why we shouldn't enter you right away in the advanced level English group.
And I'd like to take A-level British Constitution with a view to going into Bramshill.
Well, that's a brave ambition.
So I have an O-level in geography, and I was rather wondering if I could continue this to an A-level standard. And I understand that we do sociology here. Is that correct?
Yes, indeed. In sociology, as indeed in any other subject, the course is tailored to the needs of the individual.
Well, what do you think of the place then?
I don't know. I haven't got used to the place yet.
Yeah, I know how you feel. You soon get to know people though and make friends.
Funny, I never imagined myself being a copper. I always wanted a job where you're moving around and stuck in one place, out in the open air.
That's your lot, chum.
I suppose I joined for the outdoor life, action, bit of excitement.
First of all, the uniform and the job itself excited me. I didn't fancy an office job. I've had 3 or 4 jobs before I joined the cadets, and they just didn't interest me at all.
See what you are now, shall we? You have a larger coat with a 41 chest.
Hey, Jock, come in here and have a look at these.
How about your trousers? They look too short. What size are they, do you know?
Gee, boys, we could get 2 of us in there.
Before 1953, a lot of people caused injury by people carrying such things as open razors, knuckle dusters, and our old friend, the flick knife, plus these type of weapons. Now I carry a knife which I use for fishing, cutting bits of line, sharpening pencils. That's perfectly all right. Innocent item whilst it's in my pocket. But if I bring it out and I intend to cause injury to somebody, then that becomes an offensive weapon. Do you see what I'm getting at? It's the intent of the person who's got the weapon in a lot of cases.
Sir, isn't there something about the length of the knife? Something about if it's 6 inches or over, then it's an offensive weapon. If it's under that, it's not.
No, that's a common misconception. What you've got to go is to the, why has a person got it with him? Now there's a knife someone's made up. The blade's more than 6 inches. What's his purpose in having that?
Downward blow to the head. In, block. Knock him over. Double wrist lock and bring him back on his feet under control. Right. Would you like to try that, Dolly, Andrew? Block, hand round the back. Good. Good. Now we've got the idea. Downward blow to the head. In, block. Knock him over. Double wrist lock.
I definitely enjoy myself more here academically than I did at school. The facilities are much better and the atmosphere is different.
A considerable number of serious offences are committed by young people between the ages of 14 and 21.
It's more of a college type of way of life, a university way of life, really. You're not spoken to as school children. You're accepted that you're going to be police officers, or we hope we're going to be police officers. And we tread in that respect.
Delinquent activity. What about you, Alok?
Well, I think, sir, that at that age, between 14 and 15, most young people are trying to rebel against society, and especially their parents, and that by rebelling in this way, they're exerting themselves, and they're trying to prove to everyone that they've got a place in society as well as the older generation.
If that was the case, we'd all be delinquents. But surely all of us at some time or another have committed acts of delinquency. Cadet Gunn, what do you think about that?
Well, I suppose that when you're young, you naturally tend to do these sort of things. A youthful exuberance.
Happy birthday, dear Jim. Happy birthday to you.
I really like the atmosphere. In the evenings you can come down and lounge, read the papers, magazines. Really homely. You've got your own colour television set in your house lounge. The atmosphere is really great.
Good one. Keen, down you come. Nice and relaxed on the rope. Leg well down. Good one. Vaughan, coming down. Nice position. Leg down. Pendulum leg. Come along, Fennell. Speed it up, son. Come on. Quick. Leg on. Nice position. Arms out. And down you come. Regain your position. Now get your head over the center of the rope this time. Relax on the rope. Arms down. In you come to the finish. Good one, well done.
And he's done at least 300.
We're going to talk about motorway statistics. 40,000 vehicles a day use the M1, and just under half of all accidents on the M1 are serious or cause serious injury. At the scene of an accident, the police officer fills in an accident report book. Accurate reporting leads to less accidents, better roads, and better traffic legislation.
Well, the gym is a very fascinating place to me. I really enjoy work there. I could never enjoy myself at gym at school. But here, the facilities are so good. I never knew I could do the things I could do till I got here.
Where you go?
Go on, Come on, Bradley, go now. Run!
For him and push him up.
Keep your hands going. Come on. Hands going.
Good lad.
Right here, mate.
Come on, John. This one.
Come on.
Through the tires, boy.
Get your leg on the top now.
The main reason for the country spending all this money on armaments is to maintain a balance of power.
But is there any sense in doing this when, if nuclear explosives are used, nobody can win?
Yeah, but surely if, say, one country had the weapons to, say, destroy another country before it could retaliate, then it would win.
Yeah, but what's the point of a country winning though? Its own people's going to be affected by the fallout.
That's the point. We're spending all this money on the arms race, not to develop bigger and better bombs, but to develop a more effective deterrent.
The whole idea of doing the voluntary service is to talk to them and understand exactly what, makes them tick and drives them to do things. It gave me a great insight into people.
Where he's going?
Hello, nurse. What's your name?
Fifi.
There you are. In you go. I want to do this.
We pick the handicapped children up from homes, and we then take them down to the boys' club and help them in playing games and other such activities. I think it gives me satisfaction to help people who are not as fortunate as myself.
Any of your friends come to the club here?
Yeah, Anthony.
Anthony, does he go to your school?
Yeah.
He goes to Cotswolds, does he?
Yeah.
What does he like doing, do you know?
Now, what do you like doing, Anthony?
Really? He likes watching football, doesn't he? Who's going to kick off then?
Crystal Palace.
Go. Ready? Go on, use your forward line, that's it. Go on, use your forward line.
Come on, kick him.
Come on!
Come on, Birchnell's got it.
Nicely played.
Watch your own goal.
Come on. Crystal Palace!
Come on, and about. Crystal Palace.
Yahoo!
That's it. Go on.
Yes, a
Yes.
goal! Go on,
That's another reason why I joined the cadets, for sport. If you are good at a certain sport, then you get lots of opportunities to play it.
Come on, Terry! Go on! Try it out! Go on! Go on, boys! Come on! Go right! Go on! Go on,
And that's the one that we're going to climb.
I've seen people who, when they joined, were scared of heights, but having been to North Wales, have now, I think, overcome their fears.
When I went down, you think, well, this fella in the stretcher is my friend, but when you realise that it could be an injured person who's got to get to hospital very quickly, you just don't think about the danger of it, you just do the job.
We get around quite a bit. I'd never been to London before until last year, because I live right up in the wilds of Yorkshire. Down here there's a lot more to see and a lot more to do.
Soon you'll be leaving this establishment and going to division. This job is sometimes rough, it's sometimes unpleasant, but on reflection, you will find it is always rewarding. You will have made friends here, established a feeling of belonging to a service, and I suggest that nowhere will you find a better spirit of comradeship than you will find in the police service. It's very, very important indeed that we do have this feeling of belonging, because it gives us this feeling of security that help is available when it is required.
After your passing out parade at Hendon, go on to third phase, which is the best part of the cadet corps, I think.
Now here we've got the collator,s okay? Oh, George. Les, cadet, he's joining us for a few months, but he'll be good enough to share the ropes.
I'm just completing one of our daily routines on this home beat system we've got working. Do you know anything at all about the home beats?
No, not very much.
Well, on this particular subdivision, we've got 12 such home beats. On each home beat, we've got an officer posted, hence the name home beat. This is a typical home beat, showing the antique shops, garages, banks, and betting shops. Yeah. These are the wanted personnel who are circulated from Scotland Yard to different stations in the Metropolitan Police District. And it's a very good policy to really take note of these individuals. It's surprising what you can see when you're around on the car, especially the CID car, which you'll be attached to later on. In particular, this chap here is in the district. We know that for a fact.
Hey, Sarge.
Yeah?
That man over there.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes?
We're police officers. Your name John Anderson?
No, of course not. What do you want me for?
Well, my young colleague here seems to think it is, and I think he's quite right. I think if you'd like to come with us to the station, we'll sort this matter out now,
Well,
shall we?
I'm not called
Well,
John
we'll sort it out at the
Anderson.
police station. You come down with us,
Well,
will you?
what do you want me for,
You
then?
come down to the car, get in the car, we'll sort it all out.
Just the different things happen which you just wouldn't expect.
I want to get through to my house, please.
No, I'm sorry, sir. There's been an incident here today.
Well, I just want to get. I just live on the corner here.
Can I have a small bag? Haven't you got a back way around?
Well, yeah, but it's a long way around there.
Yeah, well, if you'd like to
I'd rather go through here.
Seal it, please. Sorry, you'll have to go around the back way.
Right. Mark that found
Well, there's been this incident.
2 yards from the right arm of body. Ah, what have you got here? Cigarette? Small bag? Looks like a player's number 6. I have a large bag. Hold it tight, it's heavy. Right. Sealer?
I've been on virtually every section. I'm on traffic patrol this week.
Go in the shell, they're okay.
Yeah, he's got quite a bad cut over his right eye there.
Come on, up the road. Come on, please. Come on. Give him room, please. Come on. Move back. Come on. Come on.
And this leg seems to have gone.
Out the way, this one you want, I think? This one. Right, Tom? Yeah.
Don't worry, there's an ambulance coming. It's on its way.
Thank you. Where's my husband gone?
He's going to King's College Hospital. He'll be within a few minutes.
Is he all right?
Could you have your name and address, please?
Yes.
Well, I've done 1 week of night duty so far. I thoroughly enjoyed it. You never knew what was going to happen next. And also the fact that sort of everybody else was in bed and you're sort of patrolling around, making sure that nothing's happening, and gives you sort of a great sense of responsibility.
got the lamp, Alan? Yep. There he is. Cover the back, Alan. Right.
What the hell? Come on, mate.
I saw this garden chair and threw it round his legs as it... Sir? I say. Sir? Aren't you green? Yes, sir. Weren't you involved in the arrest last night? Yes, sir, I was, sir. Well done, lad. I think so.
The cadets has given me something which I shall really miss when I do go to training school. And I shall always look back on the cadets as a sort of good part of my life.